out here enjoying the cold weather. We just hit 19,000 subscribers, so hey, thank you all for following me and subscribing. Without every one of y'all, I couldn't have 19,000 subscribers. So thank you all. Everybody that wanted to know about trucking and come and do trucking, I appreciate it, each and every one of y'all. It's a little cold out here today, but we're managing. This is a B over here. He's getting it down. Super close to the line. There he goes. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth. First one he did on YouTube. Nice and smooth. That's in the box. He's been doing excellent. So. Test on Friday. We're getting them ready for test day. You let that back get in there pretty deep before you start moving that front in there. Other than that, it was good. That's why it's so far over, is you waited a little bit longer. It's all good. What you had to do to save it is turn bigger, and you turned bigger, and you made it come over more. So you rode the edge of that line, but it's all good.
In the box though, and ain't no really way to fix the back.
No, there's no room in there. It's hard. Back it out, do it again. That was good. Is the wind blowing too bad? Can y'all even hear me? Anybody hear me? Somebody throw it in the chat if you can hear me or not. The chat is on here. I can't even type in the chat. Oh, there's the chat. Oh, the wind is annoying. Yeah, I can't fix that. You can hear me just fine. I try to hook up my earbuds to. That's the truck driving by right there. I can't do nothing about that one either. Yeah, we're just out here working on some backing. He tests on Friday, and he's doing really well. Really well. I say that, and then that forward offset right there it's good. It's good. It's where it should be, but it was a lot of work to fix that. It was a lot of work to fix that. He's just backing it in here. But we're out here. There he goes. Bumping the back over to try to get it angled into the spot. He's going to come around to straight hopefully soon. Hopefully real soon. So he waited way too long to get it back to straight. It has to be fixed. So he's going to pull up. He got to bump that back over some. Because what we don't want is these hash marks. We don't want too many hash marks on the ground right there outside the side of the trailer, so he's trying to bump it over to cover some up. And he's going to have to pull up. No, he got it over enough, I think. Coming in tight. Hit the line. The back of the trailer on this side. See how he pulls up. That right there. Hey, time out. Do the pull up I teach you. I never taught you to pull out of the spot. So this is where he kind of gets confused, is pulling up. Tight on this other side. Get out. Do not get back in. Get back in. Now do not get out. Do a get out and look for no reason right here. You know you're nowhere close to this back of this box. Why would you waste to get out and look at this? If you think you're going to hit that other side, then you need to make another good pull-up. If you don't think you're going to hit that other side, then you need to keep on backing up till you're in this box. Save your get out and look for the end of your test. That way you make sure that you're in the box. You don't want those bad get out of looks. So you only get three, You only get 2 get out and looks, so we definitely do not want to waste a get out and look if we don't have to. He's super worried about this side over here, which we have a lot of room now, so. What's going on, Todd? So we have a lot of room over here now. And it's in there. Get to meet you. Yeah, I'll be here. I will be here Monday. I'll be here next Monday. Definitely. So on that get out and look, don't waste it. You can see in both mirrors. So look in both mirrors. If you feel like, hey, this is getting more than 3 feet, and you look over there and you're like, man, I'm about to hit it, just go ahead and pull up and reback it. Don't waste that get out. Especially if we're doing it the other way. But to me, it doesn't make sense to get out and look. If you can look in both mirrors and you're like, man, I'm going to hit over there, you might as well just pull up. You know you're going to have to pull up. If you come look at it, then you might get back in there and be like, man, the back of the trailer is really close over there. I'm going to pull up that way, which is going to be bad because it's going to pull the truck like that. And it's going to hit where those tires are and push that back of that trailer more towards that line. Even harder to fix. So just do your pull up. You're like, hey, I'm going to pull up that 2 feet from that
I
corner.
thought I was in the box when I started seeing double hashes. So,
Oh, you thought you were all the way back?
yeah.
Oh, I should have let you get out and look. I thought you were getting out to look because you're all like, man, I'm about to hit over there.
I thought I was coming.
Oh, well, I should have let you use that one. My bad. Back it out, do it again. Hiring, slowing for now that they are getting into Dakota months there. As far as I know, we're still hiring. Like, you know, if you want to be here, then yeah. The week of Thanksgiving, there's usually not a class. People want off for Thanksgiving, so sometimes it's slower around the holidays because less people are applying during the holidays. Way less people are applying. So yeah, during the holidays, sometimes it is kind of slower. Especially you get into Christmas and New Year's, people want to be home with their family. They don't want to come out and do this. So whenever he did his straight line back right there, he just fixed it excellently without thinking about it. So it goes with the forward offset again. Slime Pack, what's going on, Slime Pack? Let's see, there's the left. Now right, turning into a right turn. Look in the mirror back there and trace that cone. Trace that cone. Just like it's a curve. And then he's going to back it right back into here. He's doing really good. He's doing really, really well. He tests on Friday. I've had him test ready since last Friday, so that's my goal with every student is get you 100% test ready 1 week before your test. That way this last week we can just practice on making you better and better and better. Too much. just letting him. We're building his hand-eye coordination right now. And I'm just letting him do his thing. So he's learning what he can and can't do with this trailer right here. So he needs to bring it over. Close to hitting his cone in the front. Nah, he's not. He made it around it. Gets us back in that same situation from earlier where it's real close. Real close. Let's see if he makes a good pull up right here. Oh, he's gonna back it up. Yeah, I just went and checked the other side. It was close, but he cleared it. You do drive vans only for training? I don't see that as a division. Yeah, so I do this eco shred. There's a eco shred. I do eco shred. And all the training trailers, they don't have to have reefers on them because they're for training. They're the same size as a reefer trailer. So the initial when you're trying to bump the back of the trailer into that box, you're doing too much. That's why you're seeing all the lines over here. Either do less, kick it out less, so move it over less, or get in front of it sooner to kind of be a little bit closer. Other than that, it was good. You kind of went in there on the second hash mark, so I thought you were going to be close to that front cone, but there was some room up there. It was good. It's in there. It passes. I don't know nothing about those. Yeah. You know who you can talk to is Tim Grable, the guy with the green truck. He's an owner all out here. He has a license. And Kareem knows how to do that too. He has a license. But I don't know how. I don't have the money to get me a drone, you know? They're expensive. You can back it out and do it again. Yeah, the other guy came over and he was all like, "Hey man, I need help setting up a drone." I was like, I don't know how to do that. I do not know how to do anything with a drone. I wish I did. They're expensive for me just to wreck. So I bought some cheap drones that were like 40, 50 bucks, something like that. And I've wrecked them all. Like, I've thrown them up. That's why I don't have a drone. I don't have a drone because I will wreck that thing. I will tear it up, and you got to buy new blades. You got to buy everything. Like, you start wrecking them. That's why everyone that has a drone has a kit to put it back together whenever they mess it up. That's a pretty good forward offset right there. That was good. real good forward offset. I liked it. Yeah, they're expensive. Yeah, the ones that I was looking at were really expensive. See, he did the opposite of what I said. Pull up to fix it though. He just doesn't have a lot of room to fix this right here because he got so far on the side of it and pushed it in there so far. Out of bounds with the front of the truck. Then he drove through the blue line. Down. Ain't that something? He didn't hit the line. He was close to it, but wind's over here blowing. Gotta get y'all fixed back up. I'm sure y'all had fun with that fall right there. Hopefully nobody gets motion sickness because that was a pretty quick fall to the ground. Yeah, they are neat with the overhead views and stuff. They are neat. That around the cone and down the line. Yep, he's gonna have to pull up again right here. Fire. That's what I say. You're playing with fire when you're that close. Time out. Let's you see what it looks like right now? All right, just do it. Leave the wheel straight and just back straight up. I'm going to put you back where you were. We're going to do a better pull up. Just leave the wheel straight and back straight up. Back up. Keep going, keep going, and stop. All right, do the good pull up like you would for straight line back. You need to aim that truck to the middle of that box, and you do it by that far cone up there. You aim 2 feet from it, so it's to the left of your truck. So your wheel, stop moving. Your wheel should be all the way to the left to get that truck 2 feet from it. Pull up, get closer to it, and then straighten up the wheel, and pull up. Keep that 2 feet from that cone. Now look at everything. You see how that pulled the front of the trailer over more, and now it's not aimed so much at the line? That's the difference between making a good pull-up and a bad pull-up. Good pull-ups will make it a lot better. That trailer follows the truck. Finish backing it in there. How to make sure I do not hit the front cones coming into the blind side, It's the oh, you're talking about the cone in the front by the truck? If you're talking about that one, you need to be closer to the orange one back here. The third one on this line right here, you need to be closer to that. Don't have a gap from it. The further you're away from it, what we call in the trucking business is higher in the box. You're too high in the box. So the front of the truck is way up there, it's going to hit that cone. Be lower in the box. So be closer to this cone down here. That'll fix that. 45s are hard with no trailer experience. Yes and no. Like, so with no experience at all, it's kind of easier because you don't have any bad habits. People with experience have bad habits and they start making bad decisions because they're used to what they think is right instead of what's really right. They fixed his first mistake coming in too sharp, just couldn't follow the trailer with the second go there. Well, he pushed, so both times he got in front of it too late. He got in front of his trailer too late. So both times he got in front of the trailer too late. And now you just realized that the back of the trailer is not in the yellow. So he did a get out and look and he's like, oh, it's not even in there. So he needs to back up just a little bit, get the back of the trailer in there. Be in there. Hit the back. Hit the back. Why are you looking out the window? Why are you not looking at that, what I teach you to look at? So after the straight line back, I see that. I guess he didn't want to use his last get out and look. I'll read your comment in just a second. Hey, stop. So, your initial in the back of the trailer, it's still too long. You're waiting way too long to get in front of it. Alright? Get in front of it sooner than later. And then what happened on the second part of it, when you were putting the front of the trailer in there, you waited too long to get in front of it again. Alright, you can go ahead and pull up from there. Do it again. So after the straight line back, I see that my back end of the trailer is in the lane. I can proceed with putting the rest of the parts in, missing those cones in the front. Yes. You have, so what I'm talking about, to miss that front cone up there, You have to be closer to this cone. Be closer to this cone. You miss that one up there because you're further back in the box. If you see that third dash right there, that third dash, maybe the fourth dash, if you see those, you're too high up in the box, and when that truck and trailer come around, it's going to hit that front cone. Way better. So he's just working out. He's just working out like the difference, and get in front of it too soon, not soon enough. He's finding his timing. He's finding his wheel turns. He's reacting to it. We're building up his skills right now. I average 14 days. I really don't go over 14 days, really, unless somebody just needs it. If you come back straight to the left, you won't hit the front. And you're bringing the tractor into the lane. See, he's far from that front cone up there because he was so close to the orange cone. See, this one was way better. Way, way, way better. Get out and pull up or back up to fix it, and then get out and look. Hey, I did not say pull up all. Hey, I did not say pull up all that way. We like that pull up was for nothing. What if you were at the maximum points and you just did this pull up right here and failed because you did this extra pull up? All you had to do is make sure that that back of that trailer's in this yellow and get out and look. You were right where you needed to be, and then all of a sudden you just pulled all the way up. You were real close to hitting this back line when you stopped. All you had to do is just pull up to straight, and then it was probably right there where you needed it. You might have needed to back up just a little bit. It was higher than this in the box. So when you pulled up to straight, it was about right here. So you might have just had to put it reverse and back up a little bit to get it right in the middle like it is now. But it's in there. It looked way better that time. Way better.
I turned it to begin with.
Yeah, it works. You're finding yourself, man. You're finding yourself. Oh, what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Probably just not ready to jump yet. I need some place that pays more than the other, that are at 43 cents per mile for new drivers. Yeah, 43 cents per mile is not much. I mean, it's not bad either, but it's not. I think that I think the whole trucking game is underpaid on the cent per mile. Really, I think everybody is a little bit underpaid, in my opinion. We spend a lot of time away from home. I will say that. How much is my time worth staying away from home? You live in the truck, like. Very underpaid. See, this one right here, he would have hit the front cones if he would have continued on. So he's going to pull up because he's far from that orange cone. Like I was telling y'all earlier, if you're far from that orange cone, you will hit the front cones. Love your content. I pass backing from your videos. Thanks. Hey, you're welcome. I'm glad to hear that. I'm super glad to hear that. That's why I do this. I do this to help people out. A lot of people do YouTube to make money and all that stuff. I do it to help people out. And also, if I feel like it's not to make money, if I feel like it's not a job, then I'm more likely to do it. But if I feel like it's a job, then I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to make a video. I'm not going to make a video. $1,500 a week, 500 to 1,000 is terrible for time away from. Yeah, I'll agree. I agree. I think that the wages need to go up in trucking. I honestly do. Yeah, it was better. It was a lot better. $1,500 a week after taxes. $1,500 a week after taxes is pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I think it is. That's real good for how it is now. That's six. If it's after taxes, that's $6K a month. $6K a month. came out of there all crooked. He came out of there all crooked. He was laughing. I was like, what was that? He came out of there all crooked. I'm flatbed right now and only make 3K miles left of T&T, and I'm on my own. If I keep running and don't go home, what do you think I can make a week? Well, it depends if your company or lease, and there's a lot of stuff that depends on that. I think so. Like, I can't give you an answer on that. Plus, I'm not flatbed, so. Also, when I make my first cut, does it work best at the first tire or in between the tandem? Your first cut. So if you're doing the points, I do in between the two tires, but I also teach my guys how to fix it. So I like it when my guys mess up, so I can teach them how to fix it. I'd rather my guy know how to fix everything than be perfect at it every time. So I want to know that you can fix it for the test. Like he did this maneuver right here perfect. Like this one right here was perfect. Do I like it? I like it because I like that, like how it looked. It looked very nice and clean. And hit the back line. So I like that it was nice and it was smooth. I like that it was nice and smooth, but do I like that we didn't have to work on fixing it? No, I rather have to fix it because I want to know that, hey, test day comes around, can you fix it? Yes, we can fix it, or no, we can't fix it, so we need to work on it more. The best advice I could give to you, Jake, is do whatever your trainer tells you to do. If your trainer tells you this tire, then do that. If he tells you that tire, do that. Do whatever your trainer is telling you to do. Just do whatever your trainer is teaching you to do at the end of the day. See, and if you're using a 30-foot trailer, I don't know where that wheel needs to be. I'd have to play with a trailer that size for a while. What I know is Kenworth, and what I know is Freightliner, and what I know is my 53-foot trailer. That's what I know. So like little adjustments like that, really the adjustments don't matter. What matters is, can you fix it if it doesn't end up good? If it's not good, can you fix it at the end of the day? That's what matters. So instead of stressing about where the tire is so much, start thinking about it. Hey, can I fix the mistake and finish it? This is fun to watch because I just graduated from CDL school last week. I hear that you're reminiscing the days last week whenever you were over there struggling. I'm trying to do more of these lives like this. I really am. I'm gonna try to do some more lives like this because I know that it helps out whenever people watch the maneuver being done. Plus, some of my students can go back and rewatch these videos and be like, "Oh, that's what I did wrong. Oh, I should have done this. I should have done this." And it's 51 there. I think it's like 41 here. Get in front of it. Get in front of it. Way too late. Way too late. Way too late. See, what I'm trying to get through to him is it's always better to get in front of it sooner than later. And that's why he's having so much problems right here, is because he's getting in front of it later. But the good thing is, can he fix this? Look at him fix it. So the answer is yes, he can fix it. He's going to need another pull-up right here. But can he fix it? Yes, he can fix it. And that's what counts. So this maneuver right here is better than the one before it, because guess what? He has to fix it. I have the confidence on test day that if he ends up in the same situation, he's going to be able to fix this and put it in there. So that is the kind of stuff to look for. Can he fix it on test day? And he can. I could take him over there right now today and test him out, and he would pass today. I don't know. Actually, I think about it. When we went on a drive today, he almost took out a light pole. So. Ooh, he was tight on that cone. He was super close to it. Super close to it. Get it to straight. Get it to straight. It's better sooner than late. Keep on backing. Keep on backing. Keep on backing. You didn't need that big wheel turn. You did not need that big wheel turn right there. I have a chest harness too that I've been thinking about. Like it holds my phone. That way I can be mobile out here with it. I do have a chest harness too. I haven't tried it yet. Well, I made a video with it one time, but I haven't tried it out here live streaming. It's in there, guys. There's not much room in there. It's in there. But I figure with the amount of times I move around and stuff, man, if I had a phone on my chest, y'all would be like, man, I'm tired of you moving around so much. For which part?
Once I got in the box. That's why it's so far.
Yeah, you turned too early or turned too big. So one of those two. Yeah. You came in really, really, really tight to that cone all the way down it. Like you were real close to it. The examiner would have been like, oh no. You didn't hit it. You didn't hit it. You were far enough away that I didn't say nothing about it. I didn't say, oh, stop, hit it. Did good. Who's getting their license today? I don't know. I guess a lot of people. No, I haven't been. Actually, I don't even see any. I don't see any examiners or nothing out here today, really. They might have just had a couple testing today. Oh, it really makes you feel better about your upcoming test on Thursday? Oh, you're welcome, man. You got this Thursday. You got this. straight. Keep it straight. Keep 2 feet on both sides. How do you even keep 2 feet on both sides? 1 foot. You only have 3 feet of extra room in that box. You don't have 4 feet. If you have 4 feet of extra room in that box, then yeah, you can keep it 2 feet from this side, 2 feet from that side. But there's only 3 feet. If I parked that truck and trailer against that line, there would only be 3 feet of extra room there. I try to tell my guys to keep it 1 foot from the line on this side. That way you got 1 foot on the other side, and the extra foot is the wiggle room. Nah, they don't give you no points for braking hard. They don't give you points for braking hard. So he has to fix this one too. He's far high in the box. So see how far he is away from that cone? He wants to be closer to this cone over here whenever he comes in here. He's right here. He's right there. He wants to be right there. So he needs to fix that over some where he's going to hit that front cone. See, and now he's where he wants to be, closer to this cone. Less likely to hit that front cone. That was real good. Oh, that was not good. He went past straight. He was trying to move the front of the trailer away from the line. He went past straight, so he pushed it right back to it. And he's in there. I think I gotta come to you guys. I need to get some road hours at 0 to a year. Just got my CDL back in July. Yeah, you have to have experience or people are not gonna mess with you. That happens to a lot of people. They get their CDL and then they have no experience and nobody will touch them. Fell going over the blue line to the left. No, it's not a fell. It's not even a point. It's out of bounds. You have to get back into bounds. That's the rules. Get back into bounds. So if you have to drive forward is the quickest way to get back in bounds, you have to do that. If to back up is the quickest way to get in bounds, you have to do that. It's the quickest way to get in bounds. What's up, Timothy Turbo? It's been a long time. How many successful lease trucks you've done with Prime? 0. I do not lease. I do not lease. I am a company driver. I am not gonna lease. I don't like lease, and I'm not gonna lease. It's not for me. Some people lease is for them. Some people it's not. It's not for me. I've never leased a truck, not one. Going. Oh man, it's going good, Timothy. I just hit 19K subscribers, man. So like, I'm happy. I think that is freaking awesome. Like, for a YouTube channel that I just have fun with, like, man, it's great. something that happens when you turn too early. Yeah. Turn too early, turn too late. I'm about to get in my truck and warm up. I know that. I'm about to get in my truck and warm up because I'm freaking cold. Oh, whoa, he went far on the side on that one. That blue line. Hey, if you run into this position right here, that like you know what? Since we're practicing, set the brakes and get out. We'll look at it. Come, set the brakes and get out. We'll look at it. We'll talk about this. So first off, let's look over here. So we're running out of room to get the truck in front of it.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit that blue line.
Yeah.
If that happens right there, if that right there happens, then we're kind of at a big angle to put it in there. Yeah. And you see this angle that we're at? Look at it. So we can't even get the truck in front of it. And look how many hash marks there are, how far we are from this cone. 1, 2, 3, 4, you might as well say 5. And we're still not in front of it. By the time you would get in front of it, if that blue line wasn't there, we would hit that white line. So we kicked it out way too far, got the truck way too far on the side of it.
Yeah.
Did not get in front of it. If this happens to you on your test, your best bet is to do that forward offset and just start over. All right, that's your best bet. There's another way to fix it, which is hard, is we can pull up to the right and pull the truck away from that blue line. And then whenever we think that from the front of the trailer to that blue line, there's enough room to get the truck in front of it, we get the truck in front of it. Then we have to fix everything over here, and it's a lot of work. The easiest thing to do is just do the forward offset and start over.
Yeah.
You want to try that other one? I can walk up there and help you fix it. All right, so our goal is to get the truck and trailer straight, but we can't pull up to get it straight because of that blue line. So we need to pull up to the right, pull the front of the trailer that way. So you got your wheels to the right already, let's pull up. I don't know how far, we gotta watch it. So pull up to the right. Keep going, and stop. All right, do you think you have enough room? Look on this side, look at this mirror. Do you think you have enough room to pull the truck this way to get in front of this trailer? You don't think so? So draw a line from the front of this trailer to right here. Would that be enough room for your truck? No? All right, pull up that way a little bit more then. Look in this mirror. We're moving that front of that trailer away. Now stop. All right, turn the wheel all the way this way. Let's get it to straight. All right, straighten the wheel. Now get the rest of the room in front of you. And then you can fix it all on the way back. Now he gets to fix all of that on the way back. That's the harder pull-up. Long ways to walk all the way back here, and it's towards the freaking wind. Yeah, 2 pull forwards. That's it though. I mean, that's not it. 2 pull forwards are free. You can pull up as many times as you need. 2 get out and looks is only. You can't get out a third time. You get out a third time, it's a failure. Yeah, so you're right. Straight line back is the hardest maneuver. Once you can do that, you should be able to do everything. Our goal in everything is get it to a straight line back. So our goal in that pull-up, remember this, our goal in the pull-up is to get straight, right? So to get straight. That blue line was preventing us from making that pull-up to get straight.
Yeah.
So what we have to do is pull the front of the trailer over some to fit that truck in there so we can get straight. All right?
You know, waiting too long on that first turn. That's why I ended up
the thing with straight line back, is so I kind of agree with you. Like, you're right. But the thing with straight line back is you have to find out where straight is. So you have to know where your truck and trailer is straight. Then the other thing that you start finding out is straight line back. The other thing you start finding out on straight line back is if my truck stays on the side of the trailer, then it moves it over further that way. So I get back to straight. And then what you also learn on straight line back is as the truck's getting back to straight, it's moving that way still. And you find out, hey, if you go past straight, you move it the opposite way. So yeah, it's straight line back. In words, straight line back is kind of confusing. In words, the simplest way that I put it to my students is you bump a part and you get back to straight. You move it a little bit at a time till you get it where you want it. So bump it, get straight, bump it, get straight till you get where you want it. It's a lot easier to bump it a little bit than bump it too much. Because if you bump it, instead of bumping it over, if you just moved it where it needed to be, that part where I was talking about, hey, until you get straight with it, it's going to keep going that way. So until you get straight with it, it keeps going that way. So if you instead of bumping it, if you put it right where it needed to be, your truck's on the side of your trailer. When you're getting back to straight, it's going to move way past it. Now you got another problem to fix it back the other way, to take away what you did to it. Uh-oh, you didn't pass the back. Yeah, it's all good, man. Don't give up. Keep your head up. It's a lot of people stress that trifecta part. They're all like, man, I got a trifecta. Trifecta is not even worth it. So, yeah, trifecta is good, but if trifecta is your main goal, then you're looking at it all wrong. Trifecta is a $250 bonus. Getting your CDL is a minimum of $60K a year, I would say. So the more important thing is getting the CDL. When I first do 45 Freightliner, 53 foot trailer, where do I start landing gear? First or second triangle? I use the second. back line. So we hit the back line to be a couple points. Still passing. Then passed my back and I had to retest Friday. I cried like somebody stole my lunch. It's good to cry, man. Crying shows that you want this bad, so keep your head up though. Once I do my 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock, I don't know what you're talking about, 3 o'clock and 12 o'clock. I have no idea. Alright, I think we're done. We're done. Alright, like, comment, and subscribe. We are done with the live, and it's time to go warm up.